This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and Road to E3 2015. We're going to talk about Square Enix. So, Square Enix, along with Bethesda, have thrown their hat in the E3 press conference ring. They're going to do a press conference on the Tuesday following the Microsoft, EA, Ubisoft, and Sony press conferences. Their press conference, they were going to do it at the same time as the Nintendo Direct, which would have been foolish. But once they realized the error of their ways, they decided to hold it off to about an hour or two afterwards. So expect that to be, I believe it's around noon. Please confirm that for me in the chat, if in the comment section if I'm wrong. But I believe it's noon Eastern Standard Time. No, noon Pacific Standard Time. I'm sorry. It's not going to be that early in the morning out there in California. But anyway, so Square Enix probably has a little more to discuss than Bethesda. I feel like Bethesda doing this is a little bit more perplexing. Even though they have the Elder Scrolls series, they have the Fallout series, and they have Doom eventually coming. We know when it's going to come. I just feel like beyond that, do they need a press conference unless they're going to show a lot of material on those titles, or they're going to reveal some new IPs from their library. Square Enix, however, they definitely have, if not a lot, something extremely substantial to bring to the table with this year's E3. We definitely need to see the Tomb Raider game. The Tomb Raider game has been MIA for a minute, ever since they revealed it last year. Haven't really heard much. So let's see exactly what they're bringing to the Xbox One this fall. Of course, it's a time exclusive, so if you're a Sony fan, don't sit here bitching and moaning. Eventually, it'll come to you. Phil Spencer, head of Microsoft Game Studios, said himself that it's not going to remain exclusive to the Xbox One, so eventually you'll get your hands on it. Calm down. Don't get your panties in a bunch. We also have the Deus Ex game coming up. And I would like to see more of the Deus Ex game. That's something that they could show us. Of course, we have Final Fantasy 15, which I am very excited to see more of. I definitely hope that they reveal a release date for that. They made mention that it was coming in 2015. See if you can keep your promise, Square Enix. I want to see that game in 2015. Don't delay it. And of course, a lot of people are waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3. Ever since they said that they were bringing it to the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, again, that game's been MIA. We haven't even, I can't even recall seeing any concept art of that game, let alone hearing any news other than what we got at E3 a couple of years ago. So, what's the deal with that game? Let's see if they're going to bring something to the table. Don't need a release date or anything like that, but it would be nice to at least see some material from that game. You've announced it a while back. You probably should give us a little update on what's going on with that, Square Enix. Other possible stuff that Square Enix can do, they've had other RPGs series or action adventure games like Dino Crisis, things like that. Parasite Eve. Wonder if they'd be willing to pull out one of those older IPs. And again, same thing as I said with Bethesda. What new IPs would you guys be bringing to the table? I do know they have the Triad Wars game, so that's something that we can get a look at right there. But what else are you bringing? Would be very, very curious to see if they're going to surprise us with something new. But I think they have enough to where they can give us a good enough showing, get us a little excited, get our blood flowing. But I think if anything, they'll get over biggest if they actually show Kingdom Hearts 3, because there's a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans out there who would go completely nuts if they got to see some of that stuff. Anyway, as always, you guys hit me up, let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Makers, and I'm out. Deuces.